Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Bits of Krish. So I have got one question for you. Have you ever crossed paths with an enemy in a game that made you rage quit and then make a stunning comeback? Well, that's exactly what happened when I ran into these Kabukimono Ronins in Assassin's Creed Shadows. These flashy lawless samurai don't just break the rules, they burn the whole book. And let me tell you, if you are not ready for them, they'll turn your stealth mission into a funeral real quick. In this video, I am breaking down where to find them, how to hunt them, and the best way to wreck them, and most importantly, what insane rewards are waiting at the end, so you don't end up like I did in my first fight. We're going full strategy mode here, assassination, gear tips, ambush setups, and the sweet loot that makes it all worth it. Let's dive into the hunt for the Kabukimono and show those rogue Ronin what happens when you mess with Naue. So yeah, what exactly is the Kabukimono? In Assassin's Creed Shadows, the Kabukimono are lawless Ronins who disrupt social order and flaunt tradition. Their flashy attire sets them apart visually and not in a good way. They're dangerous, unpredictable, and don't care if innocent lives get caught in the crossfire. Naturally, Naue takes it upon herself to bring them down. Now, if you're wondering where this whole questline starts, let me break it down for you. You'll wanna head over to Nishinomiya Shrine Town. It's way out west in Izumi Setsu. You might stumble upon this quest on your own, or a random NPC you rescue might point you there. Once you're in the town, look for a monk named Shinyo standing outside the shrine with a kid. Talk to him, he'll kick off the mission by asking you to hunt down this rogue Ronin. There are 8 of them in total, but you'll only need to track down the first 5 at the start. My first encounter with a Kabukimono Ronin, a disaster. I ran into the Grave Dancer near Shumioshi Shrine thinking I could handle it. Rookie mistake. His right hand man was level 9 and he was level 11. I was under leveled and overconfident. My assassination attempt got dodged and they completely wiped me out in seconds. Brutal. That was the wake up call I needed. So then the thought struck me to go prepared next time, and my genuine attempt of hunting down the Kabukimono Ronins had begun. It was indeed difficult to take them on at first, so let's discuss further in depth on how to defeat each Kabukimono Ronins. Now, it was time to slay Big Sueki. You'll find him in Muko Post Town in the Amagasaki region. The rumors? He forced musicians to keep playing until their fingers bled, threatened to kill them if they stopped. Yeah, this guy had to go. Before diving into the fight, I took time to scout for assassination routes. No more charging in blindly. But even hiding in the bushes didn't help much at first. On expert mode, enemy AI is a savage. They spotted me almost immediately. Once you are detected, they come at you first, and now struggles to manage them all at once. Pro tip, isolate Big Sueki. Alone he's manageable, but his crew absolutely berserkers. My trusty katana, the strong katana of truth, didn't live up to its name, so I switched to my legendary Kusarigama Death Whisperer, which gives plus 200% damage on collisions. That helped, but not enough. Got wrecked again, but I learned this time. In my next attempt, I snuck up on him perfectly. The plan, take down Big Sueki first using a smoke bomb, then clean up the rest. Almost worked, but the man was tougher than I thought. He countered mid-assassination. I barely escaped but managed to land a slick katana combo to finish him off. Then I backed off, regained space, and took out his men one by one using my Kusarigama. Felt like a true shinobi moment. So what do you get for all this blood, sweat, and tactical madness? Kabukimono rewards, engraving damage with affliction, ideal for DOT builds, uncommon katana, tackless pearly grants plus 72% armor damage when hitting multiple enemies, and 260 mon, always a nice bonus for upgrades. This mission line is not for the faint of heart, but if you're serious about optimizing your Assassin's Creed Shadows build, it's a must complete. The fights are intense, the storyline's wild, and the loot top tier. So sharpen your blades, equip your best gear, and start hunting. These Ronins won't know what hit them. Next up was this guy called Chief Cuckoo. He's no joke. You can find Chief Cuckoo lurking near Katano Castle just west of Katano foothills. By this time I started realizing that these Kabukimono Ronins are seriously tough when they're surrounded by their heavily armed bodyguards. This time it wasn't just swords, they were also carrying naginatas. Some of these bodyguards fought like wild beasts, basically outlaw gorillas. So I decided to play it smart. I set up an ambush, moving stealthily from rooftop to rooftop, waiting for the perfect moment. When I finally caught Chief Cuckoo mostly alone, I struck fast and hard. A few Ronins did see me and charged in, but it was too late. The damage was done. I dodged one of the Cuckoo's kicks which left him wide open, and then I punched him with my katana. Rewards: engraving, damage after dodge, weapon, uncommon prancing naginata. Third on the list was the Grave Dancer, and honestly he was the easiest target so far. You can find him in Izumi Setsu, southern Osaka near the Sumiyoshi shrine. Ironically, this was the same guy who gave me a tough time earlier in the game, but this time I kicked his butt real good. He only travels with one bodyguard, his right hand man, a lone Ronin. I ambushed them from the top of the temple, then lured them into a narrow alleyway, took out the Grave Dancer first, then dropped his Ronin buddy with ease. There are some quick rewards you can get from killing these two Ronins. The first engraving that I got was status build up on consecutive kills. Weapon, I got uncommon katana Widower's Solace, which had plus 14% days build up and plus 100% armor piercing when health is critical. There was some bonus drops, Killer's Kusarigama of Dazing with plus 14% days build up and plus 75% adrenaline gain when hitting multiple enemies. Before we jump into the next boss, take a quick second to like this video. It really helps push the Assassin's Creed Shadows build guide to more fellow assassins, and hey, it's free. If you're enjoying the content, that's the best way to let me know and keep the uploads coming. Now it's time to turn up the heat. After the Grave Dancer, I set my sights on another deadly Kabukimono boss, Ember. He's located southwest of Osaka Castle near a zone known as the Burnt Building. Not far from the Temple of Osaka, with guided explorations off, it's a bit tricky to locate. But here's the trick. This guy hangs around a ridiculous number of explosives. Light them up and boom, you'll wipe out half of his health and take out his goons instantly. Finish him off with a smoke bomb ambush and a brutal katana finisher. That'll put the final nail in the coffin. About the rewards, I got an engraving for armor piercing on consecutive hits and got an uncommon Teppo Spark of Ember for Yasuke. If you are building your character for high days, dodge based counterattacks or armor piercing builds, this route is the perfect early game setup. Make sure to subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Shadows boss guides, legendary loot walkthroughs and build tips. So what boss are we hunting next? The fifth Kabukimono assassin. Yeah, turns out he's been lurking along the western shores of Setsu, ambushing trade routes and messing with incoming shipments. You know I had to track him down. After a bit of scouting, I found him, casually strolling with just one bodyguard. Not exactly the smartest move, because taking him down wasn't all that hard. This time I brought out the Bloodshed Katana, which has insane blitz status damage, and let's just say, it delivered. It didn't last long. Now the rewards? Quite worth it. Adrenaline buff when hitting multiple enemies, an uncommon katana called Kabukimono's Greed, and most importantly a clue, a letter pointing to the rest of the Kabukimono assassins. Turns out these rogue Ronins were using a shrine message board to coordinate. That became my next destination. When you reach the shrine, you are given two options. Either track the remaining Kabukimono leaders one by one or let them assemble at a gathering spot near Harima in Setsu and well, ambush them all at once. Of course, I chose the gather and destroy strategy. We're not here to drag the video, right? But here's the twist. They were high level bosses and this wasn't going to be easy. So I teamed up with Yasuke and got ready for the ultimate fight. It's a 3 versus 1 boss fight. Totally chaotic, but I came in locked and loaded with my ultimate mid-game Assassin's Creed Shadows build, the Corrupt Blade, the Peacock, the Laughing Man. If you haven't checked out this overpowered mid-game Shadows build that can slay all of these 3 Ronins, check out the video I uploaded just a few days back. There is a link in the description. Each of them hit hard, real hard. My health bar was melting, but I held my ground. First I took out the Peacock, then came the Corrupt Blade, and finally I downed the Laughing Man with a deadly shot from my legendary Teppo Cascading Fear. Let's check out the rewards. From Peacock, unlock, I got Sleight of Hand, a rare bow with plus 5% critical damage on afflicted enemies, and a backstab engraving for your build. From Korab Blade, I got Flight of the Ubagabi, a legendary trinket that boosts Naoe's defensive power, healing, and utility. From Laughing Man, I got Kabuki Corruptor, a rare long katana with plus 15% days build-up and plus 75% adrenaline on multi-hits. Bonus, a sweet 5000 XP buff. And the cherry on top, the Mortal Reminder Steam achievement. Unlocked once you complete your first objective board. According to Steam, only 54% players have it, so if you are an achievement hunter aiming for that 100% completion in Assassin's Creed Shadows, this is your moment. That's your complete breakdown of the Kabukimono Assassin's board. From hunting tactics to loot drops to the best mid-game build strategies in Assassin's Creed Shadows. If this guide helped you or got you hyped to challenge these Ronin bosses, smash that like button, subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Shadows build guides, and drop a comment telling me which Kabukimono gave you the most trouble. Until next time, ciao ciao.